Yeah, on the industrial site, you're driving down Highway 75, you can't miss it. It's a very large facility. It's concrete tilt-up walls. So when you're looking at the outside of the building, you're seeing the concrete walls. Inside of that building, there's 30,000 square feet of space. Most of that space is designated to storage. I know we have already kind of earmarked about 1,200 square feet of that space for health. Their emergency management equipment will be in one of those bays. It's going to have several garage doors, and each department will have an assigned bay. We'll have to get that all organized, but we know that health comes first, and we're going to take care of them first. It's also going to serve as our GSA shipping and receiving. I don't know if you're familiar with our GSA shipping and receiving right now that we currently use, but it's a very small facility and it's a very old facility. And so, you know, during COVID, we had a lot of shipments coming in. There's no place to store them. And so there's PPE stuff stored all over this campus in every nook and cranny. And so all that will go away. A lot of storage pods that you see around on campus, all those will go away. So it's going to kind of help clean up our campus, and everybody will have a nice, secure place for storage. It also has a data center. I don't know if you know where our data center is now, but it's very small, and it's not in a real secure area. And so the data center in our PPE warehouse is enclosed in a concrete ICF wall and a concrete lid. And so even if we have a tornado, the IT won't be down. We also have redundancy on the generator. We have 2 generators. If we lose power, one generator kicks on. If something happens to that one, we have a backup generator. So our IT should be secure in that facility. So that's basically going to be the function of that facility. The completion date was originally set for the last day of February, but because of the weather, we have allowed them 2 additional weeks. So now the completion date is mid-March. The next one would be the meat processing plant located just to the south of the Duck Creek Casino on trust property. The property actually belongs to the Duck Creek community. And so we went to the Duck Creek community and asked their blessing to put the meat processing plant there, and we got it. And so we moved forward with that location. We felt like it was a prime location to do business. It's on Highway 75, close proximity to Tulsa. That building is about 24,000 square feet. It's a very large facility. They can do a lot of work in that facility. They're going to slaughter. They're going to do custom slaughter. They're going to slaughter some of the tribe's own animals. They're going to have a market out front. And so anybody can pull in there and do business with the tribe. They'll have, of course, all of your beef products, your steaks, your hamburgers, anything that a beef produces. They're also going to do some summer sausage. They're going to have hot links, meatballs. It's going to be a little factory inside of a meat processing plant. So they're going to do several different things there. And they will be slaughtering cattle, pigs, and deer. That facility got a late start, and the design took extremely long because of all the intricate mechanical stuff that goes into a meat processing plant. It's not just like the PPE warehouse is a shell. You know, it's a warehouse. There's not a lot of design features in that project. And so it was very quick to design. Meat processing plant took a long time to design. Plus we got a later start. The completion date of that project is probably the end of July. I hope that by the end of July, we'll have all the employees already hired, and they'll be doing some of their training there. And hopefully their training will be complete by the end of July. And so shortly after, they start doing business. And that project was also funded 100% with COVID money. Our safe space facility that's located behind the dome is a 23,000 square foot building. We had the groundbreaking ceremony in August. The actual construction didn't start until September. And so this is a very fast-paced project. We had a deadline that we had to meet, and we had to get creative to try to get a building built that quick. And we've been very fortunate that it's on schedule, and the completion date is actually February the 26th. We're going to start doing punch list. I think February 8th is the first punch list that we'll do. And the final punch list will be done on the 22nd of February. And so theoretically, we could move people in that building probably the second week of March. This building was designed where people could come and do business with the tribe and do it in a safe manner. Barriers are already in place. When you come in the lobby, there's kind of a curtain wall with walk-up windows where people can come and conduct business behind the window. The workers that will be placed there will have cubicles with dividers, and so they will be safe to come to work again. We have a lot of employees that are still staying home and working from home, telework, and it's much better to have them here on campus and doing the tribe's business. A lot of our citizens, especially our older citizens, they have trouble doing stuff electronically, and they need to talk to a person if possible. And so they could actually come to this facility, pick up forms, fill out paperwork, and have somebody there to help them. So it's going to be a big asset to bring these people back and start bringing our citizens back. There's a very large area of the building that has curtain walls that you can divide it into quadrants. And if you open that whole area up, you've got a big space that you could have a function. It also has a commercial kitchen. If you want to do some catering, if you want to serve food, there's a very nice commercial kitchen. Both restrooms, the men and women's restrooms, are larger than normal, and they're also encased in a concrete safe room. So in case of a storm, if there's a tornado coming towards Okmulgee, that would be the place to be. We also have the building equipped with a backup generator. If we lose power, that whole building will function. So it's going to be a very safe facility. That's why we call it the safe space.